Hello, my beautiful Taurus babies. How are you? Considering I'm doing this on the new moon in Taurus, I thought it was a perfect time to start the readings for May. Oh, May. Right. Happy birthday too, by the way. I hope you're all doing well. And my intention, as always, my loves, is to pass on the messages that most need to be heard. And so my ultimate aim is to help as many people as I can. With that being said, let's get going. Hey, there we go, mate. Oh, seriously? My loves, we're starting already. 5 of Wands. Who are we fighting with? Is it ourselves? Are you fighting with yourselves? Goodness me. That almost looks like a dance around the maypole for me, but it's not. It's the 5 of Wands, which is, it can be internal, it can be familial, it can be relationship, bickering. Too many, please. I mean, thank you. Let's see what's causing this. All right, that's internal, because you've got someone bored. He looks so bored, intellectually bored, maybe bored with, oh, sorry, my loves, bear with me. Right. Intellectually bored, possibly I would say bored with the relationship, maybe discovering some truth about it, which has given him that not so happy families stance. Like, you can just see he's all drooped. It's like, I've got the truth now. Really, you still want to pretend that this is what's going on. So now we're going to move on with the Chariot through the fog, which is quite ironic considering we're all in a bit of a fog at the moment. So as with this year, we are all changing. Everybody is going through massive changes and upheavals. You can't be left out. And so Taurus, who loves everything stable and regulation, systems, all systems normal, you would be having quite a bit of a brain discussion going on at the moment. I just heard, do I stay or do I go? Do I stay or do I go? Okay, so apart from bickering in your own little head, what are you thinking of? You are not alone, my loves. You are not alone. I personally am loving 2020. Please don't hit me. Please don't yell down the comment section at me. I will explain. I'm loving it because this is what's happening. Can you see? Everybody has been caught up in their own not trauma, stress of their own making. We have created previously a high stress environment, busy all the time, working all the time, trying to be perfect all the time. Look at the mothers who are trying to do everything and still be perfect at it. And that trapped us in that. It was hideous. And so many people got involved in that mental destruction of themselves. So what's coming up in your conscious now is that you've had enough. Enough is enough. The end of it. I'm putting it down. I cannot take this anymore. I am not going to be... I can't live up to what everybody wants me to be. All their opinions of who I should be. All their beliefs about who I should be. Who I have had to be my whole life. I am done. I'm done with that. I don't know, back to it here, I don't know how I'm going to handle this. I've got a few things going on in my head and a bit of upheaval. But this is what I'm thinking. This is where I am. And Taurus, let me tell you, best spot you can be at the moment, because you are done. 10, ending. It's all done. You are done with the previous mask that you've been wearing probably your whole life, doing what you were told you had to do, be who you were told you had to be. Now, deep breath. Might even, let's just put some, getting rid of that there. Clearing that out for you. Let's clear some of those things out for you. All right, what's going on in your subconscious, my loves? What aren't you aware of? What are you missing? The Tower. Now, on any other day, I would see that the fact that you're not seeing this would be an indication of denial or avoidance or whatever it is. But I don't think that's true for you guys. I think this is actually really good that it's in your subconscious, because you know it's happening. You know there is this serious movement forward, not quite sure where we're going or how to get there. You know that this is it. This is done. That it's time. You've had enough. You're not quite sure what's going on or how you feel about it, but it's like Tony Robbins says, people will do more to avoid pain than they will to gain pleasure. And you have reached the point where you have had enough pain, and whatever pleasure you were getting from this situation, it has been overcome with the pain now. The balance has tipped in this. I'm not saying it was always rosy and it's now flipped. I'm saying it wasn't always roses, but now you are realizing that it's your time, is what I meant to say. So instead of seeing this as total destruction and devastation and the ending of your life as you know it, it's all unconscious to you, which is great, because you're focusing on the next, not the loss, not the destruction, not the clearing of the path. You're focused on the I've had enough. Now it's time for me to work out what I want and who I am. I love this for you. This is beautiful. What's coming up for you guys that you need to know about? Oh, that came out. I might just see if there's anything else. Anything else coming up for them? Have a feeling that there's wishes come true, you're healing, everything. Look at that. Look at that. That is one of the most beautiful star cards. I hope this is focusing, because it wasn't earlier. You don't have to worry about this, my loves. The decision was the hardest part. It was the decision. It was the... You probably saw it as giving up. I would imagine that you saw it as giving up. And Taurians aren't very good at giving up. But it's not actually giving up. That's the old mentality. That's the ego and the old voices coming in. And the new voices are saying, no, we are as valuable as everybody else. And I am worthy of living my choosing, my path, my wishes, my hope. And this is where the healing's coming in this year. I'm telling you, in case you haven't picked it up already, which I'm sure you have because you're pretty quick. This is the year for sorting shit out. Reviewing past behaviours, beliefs, attitudes, relationships, ways of treating yourself, ways of treating others, everything, career path. And we've got the advice is the Hanged Man. Again, be patient, heal, look at things in a different perspective, a different point of view, a different way than you have all the way you've been growing up. And let that heal you, because this is coming in. You are going to be, I'm surprised the Hermit's not here, because you're going to be given the time you need to deal with this revelation, to deal with this fact that you have just been stoic all this time and carrying these beliefs and opinions and things, and so it's going to take a little while, my loves, but you're in the right place. What's that? High Priestess. Yes, use your intuition. You're going to get clearer on that. There's going to be less of this noise once you stop, steady. I mean, where I am at the moment, I'm away from any city lights, and I went outside last night and I looked up and I had forgotten how beautiful the star show is away from city lights. It is one of the most magnificent natural wonders. You just sit in awe of the majesty of it all. It's just it's absolutely incredible. And just by sitting there watching the stars, not thinking about anything, just absorbing the magnificence of it, because it was so overwhelming. By quietening, it's like shh, 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 too much noise, shh, 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 just steady, shh, slow down, it's all right. You're not expected to know all of this straight away, immediately, now that you've made the decision. So slow down, allow yourself to heal, learn how to see things from other ways, and you will find you have a much clearer intuition, and you'll be able to hear your voice so much clearer. These are all healing and quiet cards. There's no interaction with anybody else in here except Spirit. Is there anything else for Taurus? Anything else for Taurus? I just heard be gentle with yourself. and others. Some of you might be struggling at the moment, and patience may be something to heal. So if you have the desire to take out your frustrations on anyone around you, take some time out, think about it, and work out what it is that is really getting under your skin. Is it, you know, we react so quickly. It's you know, now that we're all in this tight environment with our family members, if we're lucky, or if we're alone, things come up that will poke our unhealed wounds. So instead of reacting with the trigger, ask yourself, why is that having this effect on my mood and my feelings? Best advice. Under the deck, my loves, was the Judgment card. This is the rebirth, renewal. Call to review your previous life, what you've done, what you haven't done, how you did it, what you'd like to change. You are being given this gift right now. This is now. I don't even have to ask about the timing. This is right now for you. Because you are the Earth sign, I'm going to get you an oracle card of a new deck I bought called the Tree Angel Oracle deck. Haven't used it for a reading yet, so my little tree angels. Okay, hang on, I've just got to get serious for this. When someone serious is coming through, my whole core body temperature goes really hot. So I kind of know. What advice? There we go. And we have the aspen tree. Number 8. Look at him. Isn't he cheeky? I'm going to read this, my loves. Number 8. Here we go. Lighter than the breeze. The breath of life is suspended over the waters of life. Nothing could be more funny. The universe follows eternal laws, and you watch all this and shake with laughter. Lighter than the breeze, the breath of life is suspended over the waters of life. Emotions. The breath of life, air, is suspended above the waters of life, emotions. Look at this. Suspended. And we take it so seriously. This is what... Okay, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. This is saying... These are both saying, look at things from a different perspective. Look at it from a different perspective. See it from an outside point of view, a higher point of view, big picture talking. And you will see that everything we carry so heavy and take so seriously and weigh ourselves down with is is really quite humorous when you look from a bigger picture. It's like, really? You know, look at this stuff that I wasn't seeing, and I wasted all my time and energy trying to get my boss's sister's brother-in-law to like me, when really, truly, I really didn't need it, because I was whole just as I was. And look at all the time I wasted. I could have been snow skiing in Aspen. I could have been, Aspen. I could have been, you know, paragliding in Uruguay. I could have been doing anything. And I was worried about other people's opinions. That's just one example. Laugh at it. Take some time out. Rest. Be gentle with yourself. Look at things from a different point of view. Listen to your intuition and get healed, my loves. This is a beautiful reading. It is the first reading I've done for May, and I hope you get something from it. Always a great big hug, lots of love, and a great big kiss. Bye.